Hi guys, it's episode 3 already of the post-baby body acceptance vlogs, and this one's all about feelings and emotions and how the changes in our body after pregnancy made us feel. If you've watched the other ones, and you will know that this is part of a collaboration with a number of other mums, and you can find all of their videos on the playlist that this video is in. I will also link that playlist below, and all of the episodes so far will be in that. So please go and check it out and let us know what you think. I'm going to apologise first off for this one because I am so full of hay fever. It is ridiculous. I can't breathe through my nose, I'm sneezing a lot, my eyes are running. I'm assuming I don't look great, but hey ho. Hey ho. So yes, getting used to your body after a baby is a massive readjustment in your life. I mean, having a baby is a massive readjustment in your life, but along with all of that, eventually will come that point where you kind of look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you are not in the same shell that you used to be in. Bodies change a lot, and we've discussed that already. We have already told you how our bodies changed in pregnancy, and it's everything. I mean, pretty much every aspect. I think the only part that hasn't changed a great deal are my calves and probably maybe this part of my arm. Yeah. And it takes a lot of getting used to and a lot of readjustment, mentally and physically, if you are in a position where you want to change it. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready at all for just how much your body changes in pregnancy. After Arthur was born, I went into hospital knowing I was going in for a planned C-section, and went in and took size 12 pyjamas with me because I just assumed that once that baby had gone, I would just be, you know, that bit that was out here would just go back to back here somewhere. Didn't. It didn't, and it doesn't. And nobody told me that. So there I was in hospital with my little size 12 pyjamas, having been, you know, size 18 at pregnancy. They didn't fit. They didn't fit like I thought they were going to. Wasn't ready. Wasn't ready. And then obviously your body settles back down, you kind of shrink a bit, everything levels out, and it's not the same. It is far from the same. And for me, that it took its toll. I found it really hard to accept and adjust. And only now am I kind of at a state where I can go, okay, this is me now. This is what I have. This is what I've got to work with. And although I don't like it all, I mean, there's definitely bits I would like to change. If somebody said I can wave a magic wand and, you know, that will go and the stretch marks will go and this will change, and then I'd take it. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not happy, but I can accept it. And I think that's the biggest challenge. I mean, I went through a very long time of feeling incredibly ashamed about how I looked and how my body had changed. I didn't want anyone to see it. I wore long sleeves, long tops, big baggy clothes. She said, wearing the biggest, baggiest top today. And it was hard. I didn't want my husband to look at me, let alone touch me. God, the thought of him touching me just made me feel sick because I hated what I was left with. I hated the way my stomach looked. I hated the way things moved and jiggled and wobbled. And the thought of him seeing or feeling things jiggle and wobble, just no. I couldn't do it. So I kind of shut myself away. I didn't want any kind of intimacy, any real contact. And it wasn't a good stage in life. It really wasn't. Yeah. And I think, I mean, obviously most of you will now know that we are separated. And I mean, that definitely didn't help. There were things that needed, I mean, we won't go into the ins and outs of marriage, but that didn't help. I mean, I didn't want him to see me. As well as him, I didn't want to see myself. I avoided mirrors. I mean, it doesn't, we moved into a new house. My bedroom, as you will have seen in the last vlog, the wardrobes are mirrors and I've got 4 of them. And that was hard. So I would get changed with the lights off, I would get changed under covers. Yeah, a lot of readjustment. And I tried, I tried Weight Watchers, I tried Slimming World, I tried the Cambridge diet, and I think losing weight has helped. Losing weight has helped a lot because I much prefer the way I look now in clothes. Still not entirely happy out of clothes, but I'm better. So for me, losing weight has definitely helped me accept me as I am now. But it's still different. As I discussed before, the clothes that I had that fitted me then and still fit me now don't fit in the same way. That's been hard to get used to. Really hard. In terms of learning to accept it, I've kind of had to, I think. Especially with my life being as it is now. As I mentioned a minute ago, my marriage ended, so I am now single. And I would like someone else in my life at some point, but I think before that happened, I had to be in a point where I felt like I could go out and meet new people, or I could present myself in a way that wasn't like this person who hated themselves and hated the way they looked. So weight went and self-confidence grew, and I suddenly realized how strong I was as a person and how much I had achieved and how much this had given me. No, I don't know where I'm going with that. Totally blank. You can't really put yourself out on the dating scene when you don't want anybody to see you or touch you. So I kind of had to adjust to it. I had to get used to it. I had to learn to work with what I've got and learn to accept what I've got, which is one of the reasons that I wanted to do this kind of series of vlogs, because I think the best way to get used to something is to talk about it and tell other people how you feel about it and hear their opinions too, because you feel very, very alone. I mean, most people post-baby are in this little bubble of a world where you've got this new thing, this new life that you've created, and it's all rather wonderful. But then reality hits and you have sleepless nights and you're tired, and you suddenly realize just how much you have changed in every single possible way. And as well as adjusting to life as a new parent, you are adjusting to life in a new body. It's tricky. It's a very hard thing to do. But we all do it. Somehow we all get through. But acceptance is a massive thing, and I think nobody really talks about the way your body changes and how it can affect you. I think we need to do that more. I know a lot of people that have kind of been almost thrown into postnatal depression because they didn't realise how their bodies would be after the baby came. And of course, body consciousness on top of everything that comes with new babies isn't great. It's been a long road of adjustment for me. And that, like I say, there's still bits that I'm very much not a fan of. But it's me. This is me. This has given me 2 amazing children who don't care what this looks like. And I should just be thankful for it, and we all should. And we should all just go, this did this. This made people, this carried life, this has given me all of these opportunities to witness a tiny person growing into something amazing. And we don't. We are all too quick to go, no, I don't like it. Why? Why are we so caught up on the way that we look? As long as you're healthy and alive and mostly happy, shouldn't that be enough? Why are we never good enough for ourselves? We are more than good enough for our children. Why can we not just go, that will do? hard, isn't it? It's tricky, guys. It's a really tricky thing. But yeah. Be thankful for what you've got, is what I'm gonna pass out there from this one. Be thankful for what it's given you, and don't get caught up on the little bits. There's always a way to cover the bits that you don't like. And on that note, I found this one really hard. I feel like this is the one vlog I probably should have planned what I was saying as opposed to just brain farting it all out there. But please go and check out the other girls. They are probably a little bit more coherent than I am. They probably have their vlog sussed. I didn't. I planned this series, didn't really plan this one. But yes. Be proud of what you've got. And go and check out the other girls, please, please, please. And again, let us know your opinions. Let us know how you've adjusted to your new body, how you've accepted it, what you didn't like and why you didn't like it, and how that made you feel. The more we talk about this, the more normal it will become. I think that's what we need. On that note, I'm leaving it there because I don't know what I'm saying. I will catch you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.